Vinit Bolinjkar as well from Ventura Securities joining into the show right now. Vinit, hi, afternoon. How is it that you're reading into the SEBI show cause notice now for Vijay Shekhar Sharma and the sudden knee-jerk reaction that one is seeing on the stock?
Actually, I think it is a story which is being regurgitated. This show cause notice was issued and clarified by the management in Q4 as well as in Q1. So it's nothing new under the sun. And as far as the specific points that are raised there about the VBS investor stake and the other company which bought out the Anthill stake. So the first thing is that, that trust which owns the shares is governed by a board of trusts. So it doesn't directly become ownership of the promoter, Vijay Shekhar, number one. Number two, the Anthill stake that was sold, it was at the behest of the government wanting the Chinese shareholding to come below, to exit the company. So at the behest of the government, that was done. So, I don't see any reason for this show cause notice being, taken up together. And Paytm has already responded to the show cause notice long time ago. So I think it's a knee-jerk reaction. It comes after they've done the deal for 2,000 crores. And I think it's a very good buying opportunity to enter into the stock and, because we firmly believe that Paytm has turned the corner.
Just to clarify to our viewers, these are unverified reports that we are picking up from agencies right now. So we will wait by and get more details on this one and verify that story for you. But right now we are reacting to it because the stock is, of course, in focus. Vinit, so you're saying at 500, it's still a good buying opportunity. What's the next level to watch out for then on Paytm?
I think, this dip 500 to 525 seems to be a good enough price to get in. Company has adequate growth triggers in place, and the business model is absolutely robust and stood the test of time. So we are, remain convinced on the growth story of this company.
About the other new age tech companies, for instance, last week Nykaa was in focus with that big up move. Today it's the turn of Honasa. I know these are not, the real new age tech companies, but nonetheless, these retail-facing cosmetic players.
But definitely, see, the kind of money that the government is shipping out to individuals, women, children, age-old persons, and also the youth, a lot of money is going to be used. And, recently, Piyush Goyal came out and confirmed the fact that, e-commerce is really booming. So I believe that all these counters will do very well. They have far and wide reach across the country. They are homegrown platforms, well recognized by the youth. And we will see an uptick in the growth story as this consumption money, which is going to come into the hands of individuals, is not a one-time affair.
Just before we let you go, Vinit, any other fresh stock ideas that you would have managed to find in this market?
In fashion, I think, is one stock that has not really participated aggressively. So we are very constructive on the entire consumer space. Are we? And they're very focused on their 5-6 brands that they deal with. So that stock can do well in the days ahead.
Curious to say that when you say the Paytm model has stood test of times, what exactly are you referring to? Because their UPI business is still not making money. MDR business is the only one where they're enjoying the spread. The cash making business which they have, which was the movie ticketing business, that they've already sold out.
Okay, so let's see what is different from Paytm ever since Paytm Banks was taken away. They've stopped their wallet. They've stopped doing BNPL loans, and they've stopped housing rent on the Paytm app. Apart from that, all their businesses are intact. If you take their, as they share in their presentation, if their January sales was at 100%, their entire business is back to that level after hitting a low of 81% on the index, back to 97. They're well on their verge to EBITDA break even, which they did last year, only because of this RBI ban on Paytm payment bank, that the organization suffered a bit. But all things are firing back on all four cylinders, and it is one of the best bet for online, mobilization of merchants. Nobody else has been able to do that, and we believe that all these, their online loans, their merchant payments, and all these which are money making are going to get them back into the black latest by the fourth quarter of this year. And in our opinion, they will be EBITDA positive after ESOPs also, and net positive in FY27.
Great to have you on the show. Thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking with us today.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.